Welcome to the Institute, the home of technical analysis. So, since we're continuing with our series of technical analysis, then today we'll be focusing on how to identify our market retest. So, let's stay tuned and see what this video is having for us. So here we arrive. What is a market retest? And then here you go is when the market makes a move that tests the same zone again. Then we call it the retest. Easy like that. Then we're having a range of different retests on the market prices. So this thing is like you have to be able to understand what is a market retest, and then on also to be able to identify this market retest, because we're having several or a range of different market retests. So another thing is like, okay, I'm sure maybe you'll understand more when we get to the trading platform. So let's keep moving. Then here we're having the types of market retest. So please guys, try to make sure you understand this part, or if you don't understand, try to make a screenshot and then keep it on your notepad. So if you don't understand this somehow you can consult via our inbox. So the first type of market retest we're having a high retest. So this retest is having a high rejection, keep in mind. Then you can read the rest. Then this other one, it's a medium retest, it's having a what normal rejection. Nah? Yeah. So this other one, it's a low retest which has low rejection. When I say it has a low rejection or high rejection or normal rejection, I mean the candlesticks that are giving us or are forming the retest are having those type of rejections I've mentioned. So here we're having an accurate retest, or as our fourth market retest, whereby these candlesticks are having normal rejection, but it can be normal rejections or higher rejections, but then you can even hear the word is accurate. So having our last retest, whereby it's a false retest. This is the major retest that giving I can say it gives many traders a big problem. It's where emotions start coming through and they end up losing more money in the marketplace. Nah? So also on this false retest, we're having the candlesticks also have a high or normal rejections, but with some extension. You'll understand these guys. These are just your notes that you have to make a screenshot and also be able to apply them when you come to the platform. So these retests are the one that confirms placing an entry or opening a trade. So guys, please make a screenshot of these notes, and then you'll see what we're going to go through under our trading platform. So the rest of our time will be spent on the trading platform. So please guys, sharing with you these notes. They are not mine, they are yours. So here we are. Let's go and meet to our trading platform and pay attention. Good luck. I will start with checking up on a setup, making setups, or showing you an examples of high retest. So okay, this is GPBSD for hourly chart. Then okay, here we are. Remember high retests. This is a good example of high retest. You can see waving candlesticks or the retests are been made by what high rejections, with candlesticks having what high rejections. You can see first retest, second retest. Confirming this higher rejection is showing that no, the market is going to be making a trend reversal. Then after the retest it went down. Then okay, and here's another example of high retest. If you can be able to check candlesticks making the retest with what high rejections or long rejections. Then when you see this high retest on such a level, just be able to you to spot a what or to look for a reversal. Now, then if you can be able to see this candlestick, we had many what long rejections, high rejections, so they're showing you a good reversal. Now, then let's simply go to Euro GPB using a what or maybe a trend line analysis. Okay, here we are. Then if you can be able to see this or check this setup, we had 1 2 3 4, yeah, accurate 1 2 3 4 retest on this trend line with high rejections. So this is a high retest on the what on the trend line. Now, yeah, so maybe let's also check up on Euro USD, a 4-hourly chart. Here we are, another example of a high retest. You can see these multiple retests by the rejections. They are showing a good reversal, trend reversal. Then also here, this is another example of what a high retest. You can see this multiple retest on this bank's liquidity that was formed with a high or long rejections. This is showing a good reversal. Thereafter, you can see the market went where? Went deep down. From here, went deep down. From here, went deep down. Then from here, went deep down. Then from here, went deep up. Then I'm sure you've understood how to make up a high retest. Good luck. Let's check up on the other market retest. We're done with the high retest. We're meeting again on checking the examples of a medium retest. So this is Euro USD 4-hourly chart. Okay, so let me show you on how to identify a medium retest. Then here we are, a medium retest, because the candlesticks have what? A normal rejection. This is a normal rejection. You can see first retest, second retest with a what? Normal rejection. This is a normal rejection. There afterwards the market had made a big reversals on our bank's liquidity level. So another one, here we are. If you can be able to see what's happening, it's a normal retest. Support broke, became a what? Became a resistance. It was support broke, became a what? Resistance with a what? Medium retest. Thereafter again, here's a medium retest. If you can be able to see what's happening here, medium retest, medium retest, medium retest, because the candlesticks having what? A normal rejection. Normal, not a high rejection. Then okay, let's maybe try to check a Euro GPB. Okay, here's another level. Can you see? Normal retest, a medium retest, medium retest. Maybe let's try to apply the trend line strategy, or maybe drawing a trend line. If you can be able to see the price action, it offered us a what? You can see here a normal, a medium retest, medium retest, a medium retest, and also lastly medium retest. 1 2 3 medium retest, and also broke below and retested again, giving us a medium retest. You see, this is a medium retest because the candlesticks are having what? A normal rejection. Normal rejections, normal rejections, normal rejections. Then that is how it is. That is how it is on the medium retest. And now we're on the type of a low retest now. So this retest, like mostly you find it under the trend line analysis now. As you can be drawing our trend line here we are. A low retest, we don't consider mostly the rejections, but then the type of retest that we're going to be having. As like this situation, we call it a retest. but it's a low retest on the trend line. Then also this other one here, it's obeying our trend line, and also this other one, it's obeying our trend line, but then it doesn't give us the accurate retest, but then it's a low retest. So sometimes you end up drawing many trend lines in your setups, and then sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, because it may confuse you. You see, you may end up doing this, and then it's fine, I understand, but then mostly these retests, they are also on the trend line, but then it's a low retest. Then okay, we're also having this type of retest on a low retest. This one, you can see this is also a retest on this zone, it's also a retest on this zone, and then this last one is also a what, a retest on this zone. So we do not have to panic or draw or keep drawing many zones as like the support or demand zone like this one. No, it's called a low retest. Then we're also having remember, using a trend line analysis is where we'll be able to see a lot of low retests. Okay, let me try to also include this one. No. This is a trend line analysis, I have to extend it. So let's say, for example, in short, when looking for a retest on this trend line, you can also classify this one as your retest, but then it's a low retest. You can see this price section couldn't be able to give us an accurate retest on this trend line. But then you can classify it as what, a low retest, but then okay, maybe let me try to include this one here. Unfortunately, on GBP USD I couldn't find a good retest, a low retest. Okay, let me check here. Okay, here's another one, a low retest. You can be able to see this one couldn't be able to give us an accurate retest on the zone, but then it's a retest. If you can see, it obeyed the resistance level. Then we're also having this other one here. Okay, let's simply use the trend line. If you can be able to see, we had many successful retests on the trend line, but then this is also what, a retest, and then it was just a low retest, and then we also had this one as a low what, retest. You can be able to see what I'm trying to show with you, but then they were not accurate on the level, but then they were there trying to obey the trend line. Then if we can go back on GBP/USD, let me simply search for a low retest. Okay, this one can be able to see it was this one is a normal retest, a medium retest. I wanna share with you just, okay, there's a big one here. You can be able to see this is the major thing that gives many retail traders a heart attack. If you can check this level, it couldn't be able to come and retest accurate here, but then it tried obeying our zone here. Nah? Then at least at the end of the day, you can call it a low retest. Low, it's just a low retest. It couldn't be able to come and give us an accurate retest on this level. So good luck, folks. We'll meet on our last retest type, which is the false retest. It's where we're going to pay a lot of attention. Now we're checking the part of a false retest. Né? So a false retest is just a retest that gives us a retest with an extension. Né? An extension. So checking this, if you can be able to check out on this bank's liquidity that was formed, we had a retest, then another retest here, then we had another third retest, which gave us in a sort of a stop hunt or created that a false retest as a breakout. You can see, and there afterwards, this is what we call our this zone. This retest we call it our what? False retest. So that's why we say mostly we wait for the candlestick to close above the level, therefore we can be able to buy. You can see here this zone was so sensitive and very much respected by the market prices. So this is our false retest. Then checking Euro USD here. Okay, waving Euro USD. Here again we're having our false retest. If you can be able to see what I'm seeing as an example of a false retest, here it is, false retest. Again here waving our false retest. If you can be able to see this zone, here's our false retest. And again here we also had a false retest. If you can be able to see this, that's why I say mostly wait for the candlestick to close above or below the zones. And then here it's GBPUSD 4-hourly chart. Okay, here we are waving a false retest. So if you are weak, you can change the market and thinking that it's a true breakout, but then you'll be led by a rejection that side. That you can be able to see this is a false retest. Then let's try to apply a trend line analysis to see how it's a false retest on the trend line analysis. That here, then if you can be able to see this trend line was retested several times, having accurate and medium retest on it. Then after we had a false retest. If you can be able to see this is a clear false retest on the trend line. Then if you are weak, you'll say it's a stop hunt serving as a false breakout. You can see. Then if you are caught by this, it's fine, but then try to make sure that when market prices retest is willing to come back below the trend line, you can place your sell trades, then accept to lose these buy trades that you initially placed by the initial breakout. Then good luck, folks. I try to share with you the different types of market research. If you're having any question, you can meet us via WhatsApp inbox. So stay tuned and check out more videos to be uploaded. Back to the trading platform. And I'm sure you've learned a lot about the market retest. So now is the time for us to finish up, to wrap up. So guys, remember reviewing our ebook. So if you need the ebook, you can get it. It's available on all formats, but then soon it will be uploaded via our official Facebook page and also on the internet, because we're going to be launching our website soon. So don't forget to subscribe. Then if you're having some questions regarding the video, on this video, you can finally get us on WhatsApp. This is the preferred method of communication. So stay tuned and keep out sharing out the social media platforms. So good luck. I appreciate your support.